So Tabitha's not human. Altessa said she's an automated doll that he built. A doll, so she's just like me. You're human, silly. When I lost my heart, I was nothing more than a walking doll. What exactly are our hearts, I wonder? A heart's a heart. Yeah, it's what makes you feel happy and sad. Then it appears to me that Tabitha has a heart. Am I wrong? No, I think you're right. And Presea has a heart as well, even when she was controlled by the X-Sphere. It was merely prevented from surfacing. On the inside, she surely still had feelings. Pain, sadness, happiness. Perhaps so. Then what's Tabitha? If she's neither a human nor a doll, then that makes her almost like a half-elf. It's simple. Tabitha is Tabitha. That's all there is to it. Yeah. Yes, that may be it, because I am nothing but myself. Okay, now to land in Altamira. We have to leave Regal behind again.
I'm sorry.
What's up?
Won't say why, huh? Lloyd?
Alright.
We've had this exact conversation before. That's weird. Also, I better switch to Zello so I can grab more goodies. Heh. Miss Raine Sage, just a moment. I will check our records. It appears that there is no one by that name staying in here in this hotel. I apologize for not being able to help. Huh, so all these NPCs can ask them about Raine. Raine, an elven woman? Can't say I've seen anyone like that. Interesting how everything changed based on the story like that. Huh. Give me stuff. I don't know anyone like that. Who's this guy?
Alicia, is it really you?
You know Alicia?
What? Wait, then who?
Alicia is my sister.
Oh, I see. Of course. Alicia passed away quite some time ago. She couldn't possibly be standing here now.
Passed away?
What happened?
Alicia came to work in the service of the noble Bryant family, but she was caught up in an unfortunate incident that resulted in her death.
She died? How?
I dare not speak of the details. Please forgive me. Alicia's grave lies in the sky terrace of the Resurrect Company headquarters. Please stop by there if you have the time. Alicia would surely be pleased to receive a visit from her younger sister. If you show this to the receptionists, they should let you through.
Younger sister? I thought Presea was the older one.
That's strange. Presea said she had a younger sister.
Oh, I know. Maybe there are 3 sisters in all.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, okay, everyone seems to keep forgetting Presea's age. Weird. Huh. Okay, now I need to get on over to the other side. Get item. No. The Resurrect Company. We need to go there to progress the story. Alright, I have the employee ID. I should be good, right? I don't see any ladies here for Zealous to flirt with. I'm sorry, but may I ask your reason for visiting our company today? We want to go to the Sky Terrace. This is George's. My deepest apologies. Please, go on inside. I can always go to the other floors just to see if there's anything worth collecting there. Is that question appropriate? I'm afraid I don't know. A person who looks like a professor, I don't think she's been here. It's obvious when non-employees stop by, so there's no way I would have missed her. Any interesting books? Wonder chefs? President's office. This is the president's office. Do you have permission to be here? May I help you? Wait, what? How'd you beat me here? Pretty sure he was back at the grave. Did he get on with us? Can you believe that all of Resurrect is managed from here? Discussions take place here that are far above the heads of normal people like us. Okay, Sky Terrace. Is that an X-Spear?
Alicia, what happened to you?
What's this? Hey, there's an X-Sphere embedded here.
Why is there an X-Sphere? Presea, sis, it's you, isn't it? Alicia? Look!
An X-Sphere? Guess it... Does that mean everyone who's been...
I'm so happy I can see you again before I disappear.
Does that mean everyone whose spirit, whose life energy was converted into an X-Sphere can do this too?
What's going on? Are you still alive? I exist only in the X-Sphere. Soon even my consciousness will be gone.
Seems to be a rare occurrence.
The X-Sphere killed my body and absorbed my consciousness. I can't believe you've become a victim of the X-Sphere as well. Presea, please grant me my request. Before I disappear, please find my master. Please find Master Bryant. Bryant? The noble you went to serve? Yes, by killing me, he...
Oh no, she disappears right at the important part.
He killed you? Please, tell me what happened. Please, Presea. Lloyd, please help me find Alicia's killer.
Of course. We'll beat this Bryant guy to a pulp and drag him back here.
Yeah, I won't let him get away with killing your sister. Thank you.
Couldn't possibly be the guy who refuses to enter the city, right?
What's wrong?
X-Spheres are terrible things, aren't they?
Yeah.
Hey, time to go.
Okay.
How the heck do people even get to the stairs back there? Okay, well, that's pretty much it for this floor. Okay, there's an event on the first floor. Let's see it. Isn't the Otherworldly Gate going to open tonight? Man, I don't like thinking about that. It could suck us over into that hellish land of Sylvarant. Lloyd, did you hear that? Yeah. Excuse me. The Otherworldly Gate you were just talking about. Where is it? Who the heck are you? I apologize. We'd like to go to see the Otherworldly Gate. Would you be kind enough to tell us where it is? Well, if you're looking for the Otherworldly Gate, it's to the east of the city, across the sea. Are there any landmarks? There are huge rocks all over it. You can't miss it, but tonight's a full moon. If the legend is true, then the gate will open and you'll be sucked into the world of Sylvarant. I wonder if Raine is there. I don't know, but it's the only clue we have. Let's at least take a look. I wonder what Raine wants to do at the Otherworldly Gate. I can't believe she left without even saying a word to me. Don't look so sad, you two. This is the professor we're talking about. She's probably just interested in that ruin and just had to go see for herself. So let's hurry up and catch her and tell her not to go off on her own like that. Yes, we should hurry. Yeah. Okay, Regal should rejoin us.
Yeah.
Not gonna question him about anything, huh? So the Otherworldly Gate. Where was it again? I think it's this little island here. Or am I thinking of something else? No, it is. Look at it. You can see the rocks there. But wait, I want to see if there are any pending skits first. Say, Regal, why didn't you go inside Altamira, I don't like that city. Oh, really? You got some sad memories there or something? Chosen. Yes? I've heard that when it snows in Tokyo, you go on a pilgrimage and spend a long time in a city to the south. Okay. Looks like we both have wounds we don't want touched. Well, it doesn't matter anyway. I just want to find out if you're that Regal or not. And what did you intend to do if I was? I was just curious. Sorry for prying. Alright, exhausted the skits, but be warned that once you go into this place, you won't be able to go back to Tethe'alla for a while.
Professor!
Everyone, why are you all here?
Why do you think we're here? We were worried about you.
It's dangerous to come here alone. As a fellow half-elf, I can't just leave you here by yourself.
Why did you come to this place?
This is where Genus and I were abandoned.
What are you talking about? You two are from Sylvarant.
No, I happened to catch sight of this place when we rescued Colette, and it's been on my mind ever since. Then, when I heard the story about the two poles which connect the two worlds, I became certain. The images in my memory, the ruin I've been searching for all this time, is this place.
This explains her obsession with ruins throughout the game. She thought maybe one of them might contain a clue about where she was abandoned.
So what are you saying? The two of you were born in Tethe'alla?
It can't be! All my memories are of Iselia. I don't know this place at all.
We were born and raised in the village of the elves, from which we were eventually ostracized. We were abandoned here because this place was said to be the path to the legendary Sylvarant.
The village of the elves? The secret village said to be off-limits to anyone except elvenkind?
Yes. I don't know the details of what happened. But I'm positive that I was left here along with Genus when he was just a newborn. And we eventually ended up in Sylvarant.
Then this time, let me send you to hell instead!
Who's there?
A ninja.
Kuchinawa! What are you talking about?
And he sided with the Pope.
Chance to avenge my parents' deaths has finally arrived.
Avenge your parents?
Correct. You will die for killing my parents, along with countless others of our village when you failed to control Vault.
What?
That was an accident. Why are you doing this now?
Accident? I could have accepted things if she just failed to make a pact with a summoned spirit. But then, she failed to assassinate the Chosen of Sylvarant, thereby placing Mizuho in danger. Yet look at her now. She's made pacts with summoned spirits just like that.
You have it all wrong.
Do I? I think she wasn't really trying during the first pact making.
She was a kid.
Because of that, she killed my parents and our people.
I did the best I could.
Enough excuses.
And don't forget, during the second time we had Raine with us, who was the only one who could translate both speech. Okay. Why did we get such ominous music? We've fought these guys before. They're scrubs.
Leave it to me.
Oh, look at the demon circle. Good lord, these guys are tanky. Ugh, okay, that's one down. And I better go save Zelos. Ugh. Yeah, Demonic Circle does not deal many hits, but deals pretty good damage per hit. Oh boy.
Ready for this?
Nice one, Genus. We didn't have our healer, but we still won. There's more.
Damn, there's too many of them.
If only we could get this gate to activate and get us out of here. But then again, we might end up bringing these guys to Sylvarant, and they might start taking some Sylvarant people hostage to use against us.
Kuchinawa, please! Don't drag them into this! I'm the one you despise, right? Then I'm the only one you need to kill.
Sheena, stop talking like that.
It's okay. Kuchinawa, please.
Fine.
The beam! Someone pull Sheena back so we can teleport.
You've got to be kidding me. Enough of this, Sheena. Lloyd, come on! Everybody, into the gate!
Finally, also, this could be an opportunity to send all my pellets to Dirk. Collecting quite a bit of them through this Zelos.
Damn! The Guardian signature trail disappeared. They've escaped into Sylvarant.
I thought we'd end up in an Otherworldly Gate in Sylvarant, but instead we just got dumped near Palmacosta.
Where are we?
Probably on the outskirts of Palmacosta.
We're back in Sylvarant?
The mana level seems to have risen, but it's definitely Sylvarant.
Whew, man. I never thought I'd wind up coming over to this side like that.
Zealous, why did you butt in?
Excuse me? Don't tell me you actually wanted to die back there.
Well,
Green wouldn't have wanted you to die back there. He'd want you to keep on living, make more contracts and such to save the world.
Besides, those guys would have come after us regardless of whether or not you died. Pope's orders and all.
Yeah, the Pope and Zelos have a mutual hate boner for each other. They're not going to stop until Zelos and Colette are also dead, and probably the rest of the party just to tie up loose ends. The Pope seems like the type of guy who would do that.
are you saying Kuchinawa is working for the Pope?
Well, there were a bunch of green knights with him, so yes.
It's likely. Those assassins he had with him were the Pope's men, weren't they?
I'm certain of it.
Sheena, please don't do something like that again. Don't make the same mistakes I did. Nothing good will come of you sacrificing your life.
Colette's absolutely right. You should thank Zelos, Sheena.
Thanks.
Come on now. Would it hurt you to give me a kiss or two?
Zelos, you're horrible.
Ooh, ouch.
But what are we gonna do now?
Well, since we're back in Sylvarant, why don't we find out what the Desians are up to?
What about Mythos? We can't drag him into this. Maybe we could ask the Palmacosta government to take care of him for a while.
Neil, huh? I guess that's a good idea.
But if they find out he's a half-elf, they might persecute him. I think we should leave him with Dirk.
I want to fight too.
Then join the party as a real member, and not just a NPC who tags along in cutscenes.
What are you saying? This journey is dangerous even if you had an X-Sphere.
He's right, Mythos. We do appreciate your sentiment, though.
I suppose you're right. I understand.
Asuka. So it seems not all summoned spirits just stay in one place. It's truly a fascinating subject. If only I could find a way to capture and study it. Hey, I won't let you do anything like that. Corrine hated that. I know, but I can't help my scholarly curiosity. I hope Asuka doesn't run away because of this. Synopsis. Let's see, we should get... Now we have to go talk to Palmacosta government, huh? Oh, I can still use my Rayards here, too. What the heck? There's some kind of location here. Is it floating? Maybe some kind of secret base? What the heck is that thing? Huh. I wonder if it's okay that I came back. What are you talking about all of a sudden? I mean, I just quit in the middle of the journey. Even though the people of Sylvarant were all cheering me on. It couldn't be helped. We did what we had to do. But when I got my soul back, I was so happy I completely forgot about Sylvarant and just got all excited. I forgot how much the people of this world are suffering. Even the Chosen smiles when she's happy and cries when she's sad. You don't have to bear all the burden by yourself. And also, Colette, as long as you continue to care about the people of this world, yours is the Chosen of Regeneration. At least that's what I think. Professor Raine, tomorrow let's start our journey again. The journey to save Sylvarant, to save this land. Yes. Okay, time to pick up some treasures before we do anything. Okay, save before going for this skit. Zelos, do you have a sec? What is it, bud? If you got a question, I'll answer it for 100 gold. I'll pay you when I get rich. What the heck is that? I'll pay you when I get rich. You're going to get rich? That's not the point. Anyway, what do I need to do to attract girls? Huh? You want to get chicks? I didn't think about it before, but during this journey, people mention how cool everyone else is. So I thought maybe I'm not. So before you thought you were the man. I thought it was cool. Lloyd, I just gained a new respect for you. And that's supposed to make me happy? Yep, take pride in the fact that thanks to you, people like me shine even more. Oh, that's a compliment. Huh? Sheena said that you were a complete moron. Oh. All divide. Okay, now up this hill. Oh, we're right next to it. God, there's no casinos, no bars, and not even girls. I didn't realize how tough journeys were. What? The village I grew up in didn't have casinos or bars, but I still had a lot of fun. You backcountry hick. Do you really think that kind of healthy lifestyle suits me? But you don't fool around as much as you claim you do. Excuse me? Well, if you really hated being on the journey and wanted to quit, you would have done so already. Why did you get all quiet? You're pretty sharp sometimes. I guess I should head back. First one. What? Are you serious? Of course not. I've got my reasons. I've got reasons of my own to stay with you guys. Oh, I see. But it'd be lonely if someone left, even if it was you. What do you mean, even? Okay, now I'm really reconsidering my decision. Your sword techniques are self-taught, right? Yeah. Yeah, well, you could call it the Irving way of fighting. I'm amazed how strong you got all by yourself. What about you? Do you train? Do you forget that Kratos taught you some of the basics too? Yeah, everything is training when I'm in the village. Wait, well, you're sleeping and eating too? Of course, we can't let our guard down at any time. That's the fate of those who live in the shadows, like us. But you let your guard down a lot, though. What? Well, you always fall into traps. That was one time. Like you're one to talk. Just one more problem. What are you doing? Did you do your homework? Do we really have to do our homework? I mean, come on. You haven't done it yet? Raine's gonna get mad. Hey, Genus. No, Raine would know if I did your homework. It'll be fine, I'll write it down myself. It won't work. I can't make the crazy mistakes that you make. You can be a real punk sometimes. Red Sage. Don't have to use a rune bottle for this. Hey, look, a monument. Now we can use long-range mode on the Island of Cats. But it seems kind of pointless when we can just fly. There should also be a treasure nearby. Well, it's kind of hard to see. What? Oh, wow, they almost ambushed me. Alright, found it. Energy tablets but cannot carry anymore. Ah. Maybe I should find a way to sell one first. It's not like you to mope around. I'm certainly not looking for you to cheer me up. There you go, that's the spirit. That Kuchinawa. Well, don't give him too hard of a time now. Just leave me alone. I hate traitors more than anything else. Ooh, scary, scary. There's nothing worse than a hysteric woman. Will you please leave me alone? You should stop and consider who betrayed whom first, don't you think? Technically, you did fail your mission to kill Colette. Oh, retreat, retreat. What's on your mind? I was thinking about the funds necessary if the world is indeed saved. Oh yeah, just because we defeat Crucius doesn't mean that's the end. Reconstruction is vital. We have yet to cooperate with a large organization. that can handle such a grand project. Yeah, if only we had some kind of CEO on our side. A large organization like the Renegades? No, a political organization. What kind of political system governs Sylvarant? Let's see, a long time ago, I heard there was a kingdom in Palmacosta. A bit of foreshadowing, I think, for some characters in the next game. And before that, there was a king in Asgard. So the Designs managed to destroy political organizations as well. Yeah, I don't stand a chance against the Designs' superior technology. So there's no way. So there's no one who can take charge of the reconstruction. Tethe'alla has His Highness, but in Sylvarant it will be difficult. Well, that's really amazing that you think about such things like that. I've been taught to think like this way ever since I was young. What are you doing, Presea? I am making cups of the Altamira Bird of Paradise. Altamira Bird of what? It's a charm for flying. We wouldn't want an accident while flying on the Rayards. Wow, thanks. I didn't know Tethe'alla had that many charms. No, there isn't a charm for flying, so I thought of one. Huh? In Meltokyo, everyone bought the charms that I came up with. So I'm hoping that they have some effect. Oh, I see. Maybe that's what charms are in the first place. Even our stats resist charms. This is a really tricky one to get to. Seriously. Very narrow landing spot. Sometimes I think there is no such thing as a world where no one is sacrificed. It's too idealistic. You're probably right. Then what we're doing is... Ideals are abstract. In reality, people are unable to live without sacrifices. There are sacrifices in something even as simple as consuming food. Maybe it's impossible. But I still want a world that accepts the fact that someone is going to suffer. Do not think too broadly. Even if someone is sacrificed, there is still meaning in being kind to others. For instance, you greet your friend with a smile in the morning. That might ease a friend's mind if they are anxious about something. Yeah, you're right. I guess I shouldn't try to make the world perfectly peaceful at once. You do not know what will make each person happy. So that is why we cannot allow a system that ignores the voice of some. That is how I feel. You really are mature. No, this is probably your influence. Mine? Your pure viewpoint has probably rubbed off on me. Lloyd, may I ask you a question? Sure. How old do you think I am? You're about the same age as Genus, right? So 12. Wow, these people just don't get it. Oh wait, you had an expert on you. So maybe you're about the same age as me? I see, I understand. Huh, so how old are you? For the time being, think of me as the same age as you. For the time being, wait, now you're making me really curious. Okay, will we get a cutscene upon entering, or do we have to manually walk there? Chosen One, Lloyd, how's the journey to release the seals going? Well actually, everything is going well. Anyway, we were wondering if you could take care of him for a while. I certainly don't mind, but who is he? He's traveling with us for the moment, but we're heading to an area that's too dangerous for him. Are you heading to the Palmacosta Ranch? Were you talking... wait, the Palmacosta Ranch? I thought we destroyed that one. It's been totally incinerated. What are you talking about? That was destroyed. Oh, you're not? We've recently received reports that the Zions are wandering inside the ruins of the ranch. We've increased our security. I wonder if Magnus came back. No, I'm pretty sure he's dead. I don't know if it's related, but there are also reports that the Zions are attacking the sea route between Isolde and Palmacosta. They seem to be constructing some sort of giant infrastructure on the ocean floor. The remote island human ranch is located in that region. I wonder what's going on over there. Maybe it's the demonic cannon that Rodial is building. Well, if you're worried about it, why don't we go take a look? Even if it's not the demonic cannon, the city will become the next Lewin if the Palmacosta Ranch is operational again. Yeah, let's check out Palmacosta Ranch. Well, it seems our plans are set. We'll come back for Mythos later. I see, I understand. Genius, be careful, and Raine and Lloyd and everyone else too. Yeah, just wait here for a little while. Is that okay, Mythos? Sure. Genius, please take this with you. What is this? It's a memento of my sister who passed away. I can't take that. If you find yourself in danger, play it. I don't know what it can do, but it may just be able to save you. Okay, thank you. I promise I'll come back and return it to you. Take care. We'll take good care of him. Please be careful. I wonder if they updated their stock at all, at least for the items. Probably not. They seem to recognize I was away for quite some time. It'll be terrible if Palmacosta's human ranch is rebuilt. Yeah, so we'll attack the city again and kill more innocent people. And make more X-Spears. X-Spear manufacturer. I'd heard the stories, but human ranches are an abomination. Yeah, I don't want to see any more people killed for the sake of X-Spears. Indeed. There must be no more victims like Alicia. Never again. Say Zolos, I'm thinking about what to give Presea in return for her present. If it were you, what would you want? A beautiful woman. Huh? So wait, are you gonna introduce me to a beautiful woman? Why should I do that for you? Oh, that was random. What should we do if the design range is rebuilt? We'll just have the professor blow it up again. Raine has that kind of power? That's amazing. Not only can she heal, but she can destroy as well. So she's a human bomb. No, Regal, she's a half-elf, so she's a half-elven bomb. Half-elven bomb? That's kind of a long... it's kind of long to have to say it. And how about HE bomb? Wow, the professor can make boy bombs. She's amazing. If the professor heard that, I'm sure she really would explode. Okay, enter the ranch. Let's see what we find.
Renegades.
So that's it. Neo and the others couldn't tell the difference between the Desians and the Renegades.
We've been waiting for you. Are you saying you were expecting us to come here?
Does it really matter? We have more important things to discuss, such as joining forces.
Unbelievable. You actually expect us to trust you after all you've done to Lloyd and Colette?
It hasn't really been all that long since our last boss battle.
The circumstances have changed.
Ewan!
Do you know of the giant Carlon tree?
The legendary giant tree said to have existed in the holy ground of Carlon, right? It's the tree of life which produces infinite mana.
Isn't that just a fairy tale?
The giant Carlon tree indeed existed, but the Carlon War exhausted its mana supply and the tree wilted away. And now all that remains is its seed left in the holy ground of Carlon.
The seed of the giant tree is in the final seal?
It is known as the Great Seed.
Are you talking about the soul of Mythos?
Now that is a fairy tale. The Great Seed, the source of the world's mana, is the seed of the giant tree.
The Great Seed is absolutely vital in order to reunite the two worlds.
Reunite the two worlds?
I believe I told you before, Yggdrasil is the creator of the two worlds. Originally, the world was one, but Yggdrasil ripped it asunder.
How is it even possible for someone to split the world apart?
It was possible for Yggdrasil. The two worlds have managed to survive by vying for the small amount of mana seeping from the Great Seed.
So that's why the cycle of flourishing and declining continues, and the Chosen goes on the journey of regeneration.
But if the Great Seed germinates, the giant tree will be restored and the cycle will come to an end.
How do we resurrect the giant tree?
The Great Seed is nearly dead. We must expose it to a large amount of mana in order to save it.
There's no supply of mana like that to be found anywhere in the world.
Crucius's base, Darris Carlon, is a comet made from a giant mass of mana. It lies suspended in the sky high above this land. All we have to do is use that.
Well, if that's true, why doesn't Yggdrasil revive the giant tree?
All of Darris Carlon's mana is being given to Martel for the sake of resurrecting her.
What?
By using the power of a Crucius crystal, Martel's soul lives on, existing as a part of the Great Seed.
If Martel awakes, the Great Seed will be absorbed into her and disappear. The reverse also holds true. In order to prevent that from happening, Yggdrasil protects the Great Seed with the seals of the Summon Spirits.
So that's why the Renegades are trying to stop Martel's revival.
Yes. We will make the Great Seed germinate. As a result, Martel will be absorbed by the seed, and then...
the giant Carlon tree will be reborn.
If that happens, will the two worlds become one again?
That I don't know. The only certainty is that the world will end if the seed is lost.
So, you're gonna have Miss Martel be a good little girl and disappear.
Martel is already dead. If it weren't for Darris Carlon's mana, her soul would have disappeared a long time ago.
Why is Yggdrasil so obsessed with Martel?
That doesn't matter. What's important is that we see to it that the Great Seed germinates.
Yeah, Yggdrasil seems kind of yandere for her.
Up till now, the Great Seed has been protected by the Summon Spirits of the declining world.
The mana links.
Correct. Now that the links have begun to unravel, the Great Seed's protection has weakened.
Because we have been forming pacts with the Summon Spirits of both worlds.
Now I understand why you want us to join you. It's because we have Sheena, a summoner.
Probably should have thought of that before you tried to attack us all those times.
Ewan, are you with Crucius or are you with the Renegades?
I am with Crucius, and I am also the leader of the Renegades.
A double agent?
In other words, a traitor.
So, what's your decision?
Okay.
Lloyd, you're going to trust him?
More like we don't really have much of a choice since we really don't know what's going on and stuff, huh?
Yeah. He's revealed the fact that he is a traitor. He's putting himself on the line. That has to mean something.
I'll trust him too.
You were headed towards Rodile's ranch, correct?
You sure know a lot about what we're doing. You have a spy watching us or something?
No kidding. But either way, we have to stop that mana cannon thing before it's completed.
We also have a debt to pay back to Rodile.
Strange that Zelos brought up that possibility of the spy.
The ranch and mana cannon system should be interlinked. Disabling the control room should be our first priority.
You seem to know quite a lot about them.
We have a reason to infiltrate Rodile's ranch as well. We can guide you to the entrance if you like.
We're teaming up, right? Of course. Please take us there.
Why are you going to the ranch?
We need to make preparations to fire mana at the Great Seed. Oh, by the way, the Reard dimensional transfer system will be offline while we make our preparations. You'll have to wait until after we infiltrate the ranch if you want to get back to Tethe'alla.
Got it.
Talk to Boda when you're ready. I'll leave the rest to you, Boda.
Understood.
I am worried about one thing. How do we avoid friendly fire if these guys look just like the Zions? Maybe they'll disguise themselves as the Zions and just try to get information about all the various security puzzles. Hard to believe we'd wind up working with the Renegades. Yes, but don't let your guard down. They'll betray us the moment it's convenient. We might be stabbed in the back the moment we show it to them. I see you're as untrusting as ever, Mistress Raine. I'd prefer you call it prudence. You're all too soft-hearted and quick to trust. We need at least one person with some discretion. Haha, that's true. Lloyd does just believe everybody he meets. What? Dwarven vow number 18. It's better to be deceived than to deceive. Well, then I think I'll try deceiving Lloyd here next time. Zelos. Yes? If you betray Lloyd, your life is forfeit. It was just a joke. Don't take it seriously. I think. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed this Let's Play of Tales of Symphonia, please leave a like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon.